Tap, nap, or snap is a phrase you'll usually see in someone's bio after their first week of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. But what does it mean? It means that if I put you in a submission and you don't tap out, either you're going to be taking a nap or something's going to snap. Now, let's say my opponent doesn't want to tap out and they're not tired. The only other option is to make something snap. I'm going to be teaching you guys an armbar. Now, an armbar is a submission in which I hyper extend my opponent's arm. Now, the reason the submission works is because you have two bones in your arm. You have your radius and you have your ulna. Your ulna is what makes up your elbow. Your elbow is pretty much a groove in which your humerus sits in. If I am to block your elbow and apply a lot of pressure, that is going to potentially break your arm. And that is why an armbar works. So in order to make an armbar work, I have to, again, apply pressure on the outside of my opponent's elbow as I pull and hyperextend their arm. Now, I also want to make sure that their thumb is always facing up when I'm doing an armbar. The reason being is that if my arm is rotated down, my arm is not going to hyperflex. So when doing an armbar, the first thing you want to do is you want to take your opponent's arm and drag it across their center line. After you drag it across your center line, you're going to take your left knee and you're going to place it over their shoulder as you turn your hips over. The next step you're going to do is take your opposite leg and you're going to drop it down on the side, just like so, underneath their shoulder, and you're going to pinch with both your legs. This is what we call a S mount. After securing this position, you're going to then push down on your opponent's face as you drag your outside leg over their face. Then you're going to fall back, just like so. And you're going to make sure that you keep pressure on your opponent's body as you fall back, pinch with your hips, and you're going to ensure that their arm has their thumb facing upward as you pull down and you extend your hips into the sky. Arm across the center line, get into what we call S mount, push down on the face, drag your leg across, fall back, pull down as you make sure thumb is pointing to the sky. Drag the arm across, S mount, make sure that your foot or shin is underneath their opponent's shoulder because it's going to make it harder for them to move. Drive your weight or your hand down across their face as you drag your leg across. And from here, I can finish the armbar or I can fall back